Welcome to Kindle Love Stories. It's book club time again, and today we're talking about No Turning Back by Tiffany Snow. And we're back on our home turf in Rancho Bernardo at the beautiful Rancho Bernardo Inn. Today with me I've got some of my very best friends, Leslie,
Hi.
Kathy,
Cheers.
and Lucy. All right, ladies, we have not yet talked about this book until this very moment.
I know, we were sworn to silence.
Sworn to silence, so let's talk about it now. Let's just say,
Dying to talk about it.
what did you think about No Turning Back?
It was
Loved
a page
it.
turner.
I really loved it.
This was, well, like she said, a page
It's just
turner.
enough.
I
Yeah.
read
You
it
think
on an
just looks
airplane.
It was. It was.
Perfect balance of suspense
really was.
Yes.
and romance.
It was
Yes.
the best suspense. I mean, it
was-
literally like you fell immediately into the book, and I was like, I couldn't stop turning the pages. I really.
It never stopped.
It never stopped, and you're like, gosh, this girl is going through a lot. But,
Oh my God, you don't want to. Yeah.
Sure, she's battered and
but
bruised
it was
in this book.
believable.
Man, she's, like,
it was
loved it
believable
from the
because it was
beginning.
like I don't know. Yeah,
I loved
she
her.
was-
Okay, so
I
let me
loved
ask
her.
you.
Yeah.
I felt like she was so believable because she was in these professional roles that were not really, they didn't go to who she really was as a person. So she was
Yeah.
a little bit humiliated to say, hi, I'm a runner and I'm sleeping with my boss. But she was smart and she was brave and she was full of integrity. And I
Yeah.
liked her.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
She was brave, and
she
she had
was.
been raised by somebody who taught her to be a strong woman,
Right.
Which I love.
And
Yes.
I always loved that.
Yeah.
And that she fought for herself, and
Yeah.
that
For
she
what was
knew
right.
she knew how to use a gun.
Right.
I loved the scene where she was in the courthouse, and that guy
With the knife?
with the knife,
Right.
Yeah,
and she
and
took
she
him
knew
down.
what to do.
She
did.
took
She
him
totally did.
down.
Okay,
I
that
loved
leads into
that.
Cade.
Okay, wait.
Okay.
Because I happen to know that we have a question from a Kindle Love Stories audience member.
nice.
And I want to ask it. This is Joanne from Goodreads. And she asks, are you Team Blaine or Team Cade?
All right,
Here we go.
God.
Strong opinions, I'm sure.
I'm Team Blaine.
Team Blaine?
Oh yeah, all the way.
Yeah.
What about you?
too?
I'm with Blaine.
I'm
Yeah.
Cade, baby.
I'm
Cade.
sorry.
Really? Is it because he's dark and
He's
mysterious?
all dark
No,
and
I'm so torn.
I'm not torn.
When she got the guy with the knife,
right.
Yeah.
Cade was the one. This was Blaine's client. Where the heck was he?
Yeah.
Cade was
Cade
the one there
rescued
helping
her.
her
Yeah, that's true.
at the very beginning.
Okay, so why are you so Team Blaine?
I think that at least in this first book that I connected with their relationship. I think Cade was brought in later in the book, and so maybe in the next book, I don't know if their relationships. I would assume that their relationships kind of are more revealed. Blaine was so always there for
loving.
her, and
Yeah.
and
And he's wanted to
Here's
take
my
care
question,
of her.
though. Here's my question. He through most of the book was like, I can't. I'm like, why?
I don't know.
I couldn't figure
I'll
out
tell
why.
you
Well,
why.
you're the appellate attorney. It's probably because he's the boss.
No.
Because he thinks he's too good for her?
No,
What?
I
Tell me
think
why.
that he said that he couldn't because in the past, all of his other relationships were these conquests, and that he they were short-lived, and he knew that she was special, and that he did not want to cheat her in that way. He didn't want to treat her in a cheap way.
Yeah.
And
Well, that
so
makes sense.
I think that he was holding back, and he was so attracted to her, but he knew that there was a deeper level there,
Yeah.
and then he just couldn't.
Yeah.
He couldn't.
He couldn't. I
But
can't wait to
see,
read
what
the
I
second
loved
one.
about Blaine was that he took in Cade and raised him pretty
Right.
much.
Yeah,
and
I
he
mean,
went
he
and
had
found
this
him in
huge
foster
heart.
care.
Right.
So I'm like, you can't really betray a guy like that. That's the part of me that's like,
And
it's
he
got to
saved
be
him-
Blaine.
he saved him from
But
an
then at
accident,
the
right?
end, when she's at the political function, she felt so fish out of water. I'm like, I don't know that she could handle that and be happy.
Pounding
Yeah,
out.
my
And then
heart
what
was
about
a
that
good
third male character, the one who
James? What a
yes,
jerk.
He's
Weenie.
well, he's
Weenie.
That's
That's
he's gonna be in the
best
picture, I'm
description.
sure.
And I pictured him just sleazy.
Just
He was
Absolutely
sleazy
sleazy.
and
Scary,
insecure.
scary.
And insecure.
Really scary. Which is
scary.
funny because she thought he was the nice boy.
Right.
Right.
That's
See,
why
he's-
she went on the date with him.
That's
He
why
was
she
a
went on the
nice
date
boy.
Because he was safe.
He was a jerk.
Right.
I
And
think
then his
that's
daddy
true.
took care
And
of
his
him.
dad was the
Anyway,
ultimate
how about CJ?
evil.
See, is she coming back in the
I
next
hope
book?
she comes
hope
back.
so.
I
Just
hope
leaves-
she comes back.
Well, she left that nice note,
She did.
so maybe there's hope for her.
I know.
I
There
think
was a
there
real,
is.
genuine connection. So
She was like, yeah.
She's
Yeah.
actually a
She's
good
a
friend.
likable.
All right.
She's a likable
All right, so I
character.
have another
question.
question
Okay.
from another Kindle Love Stories audience member. Okay. This is from Cynthia. Can you envision Kathleen as the wife of a politician?
No.
Oh, you just said that. That's
No.
interesting.
I know.
I can't.
She may not be in her
I
comfort
just,
zone.
I feel like she will struggle
I love that
She's
she's got all these
conflicted.
sides to her because all women have different sides
do.
to
Yeah,
them.
that's true.
Every single one of us, I think, relates to her because, no, but I mean, isn't
Yeah.
it the truth? We all kind of want to be a vixen in a safe environment.
Well, that brings up a good point because when I read this book, it made me, and I'm a very independent woman, and my husband's never been the type to like, I'm going to take care of you.
Yeah.
That I found myself as I was reading this book getting really mad at my husband because I said, can't you just take care of me? And because I'm reading this book, like, look at he washes her feet, and that was Kate.
that was Kate.
See?
I know.
Give me a little Kate
I
love.
know, but I want to be
is a
taken
sweetie.
care of. I think all of us have that side to us, even though we're strong,
Yeah.
professional women.
What's a man to do with us, though?
I
We're like, I can
know.
do it, I'm independent, I'm in it. Carry me, take care of me. What is a man to do?
No,
But it
I
shows
know.
how we're
It's very
conflicted,
expensive.
too.
No.
That's why
true.
she was well written, because she was conflicted.
No,
she was
she-
strong, but she also liked being taken care of.
And she admitted
And I
that.
think
She
that's
admitted
true.
that. She
but I
admitted
think we
that she
all
liked
are
it.
that.
Right here is the key to the castle. Men should be watching Kindle Love Stories and taking notes.
Yes, they should.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello.
Okay, we have another question.
Oh, good.
Okay.
These are fun.
Yeah, I
Next.
know.
We love our we love our Kindle Love Stories viewers. Okay, this is from Kirsten. Would Blaine forgive her, Kathleen, if he found out that she kissed Cade?
I don't think so.
He seems like one that would hold a grudge
Yeah.
a little bit. doesn't he?
Well, he's alpha.
And it's his
a little
brother.
bit.
He
He's-
is
and it's his
alpha.
brother.
Here's the thing: they're both alpha.
Like,
Blaine is
Blaine's
more
more
alpha than
alpha.
Cade.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. It's so hard.
Once you've gone Blaine, you can't go back.
well,
Once you've got Cade, you can't go
also,
back.
Wondered if, when this all, I'm sure at some point it might come out. I wonder if she can't be with either.
Why couldn't she be with either? Because she feels guilty.
No, I'm saying because I think she loves both of them in her own
So
way.
you walk away from both.
She should be with Blaine. I'm
Yeah.
I'm 100%.
I would say-
I don't see her as a governor's
Most
wife.
people are probably going to be Team Blaine at the end of the first book, and I haven't read any more, so
No,
I
so
can't. I have
I
nothing to go
can't.
on.
Right,
But
exactly.
I guess for me, I have like the little twinkle of a idea that I'm going to turn to Cade, so I'm just jumping on the bandwagon now. So I
Immediately.
highly recommend No Turning Back.
Absolutely.
Me too.
Right?
Absolutely.
Oh,
Without
yes.
reservation.
Without
With
reservation.
no
Without
reservations.
reservation. I mean,
and
it
no
was-
turning back.
Yeah, there's no turning back. Once you've read it, there's no turning back.
Oh,
You got to
I
keep
like
going.
that you do.
Oh, that was so good. Do you know what made this book club the absolute best that we've ever had? It was you out there with all of your audience participation. Thank you so much for your votes that got us reading No Turning Back in the first place, because it was an awesome choice. We love you. Keep it up. Keep coming to KindleLoveStories.com and to our Goodreads group and to our Facebook page and let us know what you think. And don't forget, we actually have a Kindle Love Stories 99-cent deal every week for you. All right, ladies, so what should we read for our next book club selection? Why don't we decide, what do we want our leading man to be? What kind of leading man?
I've got it.
You do?
Yeah.
What?
Cowboy.
Ooh.
Backcountry.
Yes, a cowboy does have an allure, that is for sure.
I'm allergic to
Sexy.
dust.
Sexy.
No.
Dust.
What about, listen to this, what about someone who's a real risk taker?
Oh, I like
Sexy.
That is always sexy.
I know. I think it's a done deal.
Okay, what do you
What
want?
about like a really dangerous playboy with a little, edge to him?
Oh, well,
I like Boy Next Door.
you know the drill. Why don't we have our Kindle Love Stories audience decide?
Oh, that's
They
a good
did
one.
well
Okay.
last
They
They
did
did very well last time.
I would like to vote.
Everyone needs to vote.
Okay.
We can go
Okay.
online. We'll vote.
All right.
All right. I'd
So
like
what
to
do you
vote.
say out there? Kindle
right.
Love Stories audience, you select our next leading man. Go to Goodreads or go to KindleLoveStories.com and vote on who you want the leading man to be in our next book club selection for Kindle Love Stories. Can't wait to see what they pick for us.
Boy Next Door.
Risk taker! Risk
Oh boy.
Playboy! Playboy!